This is the TJ Show. We've got Nick in Colorado Springs. What's up, Nick?
Well, how you guys doing? I'm calling to tell you guys about a career change I've just made because of my conversations with you guys a couple months ago, if that's okay.
Whoa.
What?
Can you remind us?
Okay.
Give us the quick recap. What were you doing and what did we suggest?
Well, I was giving you a hard time, TJ, because that's what I do. And you guys suggested that I should become a comedian.
Oh, yeah, I remember that call.
So I made a career change. I am now a party planner for birthday events, and birthdays and corporate events and that sort of thing. For the type of comedy that I do is I kind of like roast a guest of honor, so to speak, have people come up and say a couple things about them. And so basically I'm a party planner now. And I've been really busy at it, and I've been doing really well, and it's because of the conversations that I've had with you guys. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you and just let you know I'm doing really well now.
Did we encourage you to try stand-up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then I've been waiting months for your phone call. Months. Where have you been?
There he is.
He's been planning
I've
events.
been busy.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
It's really taken off, so.
Man, look at that, Nick.
That is awesome. What were you doing before?
Honest, just retail, just bouncing around from job to job, not really liking what I do, and yeah, decided to make a change, and here I am.
Great.
Congratulations, bro. That's amazing.
Well, Nick, you keep stepping into that, and I'm so glad to hear from you, and it's so cool. Even if it's not exactly what you dream of, it is a step closer to it, right?
Exactly, and it's something, and I'm really liking what I do now, versus before it was just a paycheck.
Yeah. Doesn't it
awesome.
make such a difference waking up and like actually being somewhat excited for what you're about to do and get paid to do?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're in the proximity of what you want to do.
That's
There's
right.
a principle about that, if I
Yes.
remember
Well, we
correctly.
recommended that book to you, right? The Proximity Principle.
Yes, you did.
Did you read it?
I did.
Yeah, there you go. How about that?
That's
Good
great.
job.
Love it. See, books,
That's awesome, Nick.
it'll change your life, man. People make fun of me for recommending books all the time, but it'll set you on a whole new path.
Well, I'm still going to make fun of you because that's just what I do. But yeah, I appreciate it.
All of us will.
Yeah, we do often.
Nick, appreciate the update. I think it's been over a year, hasn't it?
It's been close. Maybe not over, but it's been close to it. It's been a while since I've called you guys.
Dude, talk about leaving us hanging. I mean,
Yeah, seriously, I've been waiting.
I know.
It's not all about you guys. It's about me. So you guys should know that.
No, you're right. It is about
We
you.
thought you flaked out and just never went and did stand-up, and
Yeah.
then that was it. We're like, okay, well.
Turns out he was building and building.
That's right.
And now here he is. I'm proud of you, man. Good job.
Well, thank you. Well, I've been busy. Sorry if I left you guys hanging, but it's your fault because you guys made me busy. So there.
Yeah, well,
I love
We
it.
inspired him a little too hard.
right.
Yep. Nick, you have a great day. Congrats on the new career. Keep us posted, okay?
Will do. Thanks for doing what you guys do.
Can't wait for you to call back in a year or so.
Yeah, there you go.
Bye.
If I'm not too famous for you guys, bye.
Well, can we get the first interview at least?
Yeah, come on, man.
I will give you guys the first interview.
Nice.
On his
Thanks.
way to his Netflix special. There goes Nick.
Take care, guys.
I could not believe it. I looked in my living room and I see this little square stick of butter, but it's the kind that's gotten really popular where, it's like a squishy toy.
Yes.
And I didn't buy it. I didn't know where it came from. I was shocked that my kids, or at least I thought they knew that it was this trend because this has become popular. People are buying these little stuffed butter sticks,
Yep.
which I don't understand it. What is the appeal of it?
I don't get it either. My niece just bought one the other day, and they were raving about it.
Yeah, they're fun to squeeze.
Yeah,
It's like butter. You can squeeze anything.
but it's like
Remember Pogs when we were children? Didn't you have those? Like, why did you get that? Those were dumb too.
yeah, but at
Pokemon
least-
cards.
Yeah, but at least that was a game.
It kind of.
So
Not really.
I immediately took out my microphone and I did a little interview with my kids. I was curious to know how they found out about the squishy stick of butter. I try to keep my kids away from this kind of stuff. That's dumb, but they were all over it. Willa,
Yeah?
what do you have here?
It's like a butter stick thing.
So she's 8, okay? It's a squishy stick of butter.
Yeah. It's a squishy stick of butter.
How did you get this?
Amazon.
Oh yeah, just Amazon. Yeah, but how did you physically get it in our house?
Well, I had $4 left on my Amazon gift card, so I looked up things for $4 and this showed up.
So this is just what Amazon pushed to her, thinking that she would like it. I guess she got a birthday card, and she must have been on Mama's phone, and she goes, oh, I want that thing. Gee, but how did you know that that was popular?
I didn't.
You know that that's a trend, squishy stick of butter?
No, I didn't.
So this found its way into our house. You had no idea it was popular. You weren't looking for it.
No.
Yes, Charlie?
I didn't know it was popular. Why the heck is it popular?
So isn't this weird? Like, they're not even trying to do it for the trend. It just, the internet pushed it to them, assuming they would like it. They did, and they're excited to have it.
Yeah, sis had $4 left. She added to cart, and it arrived.
It's weird. I'm surprised that it's in the house because I would never buy something like that. I can't even believe my eyes that it's here.
Who made it popular? It doesn't look popular. It's just like a squishy toy.
Right. And you like it?
Yeah.
I keep seeing you walking around with it and squishing it. Why do you keep doing that?
Because I like squishing it.
Noah, did you know this squishy stick of butter was popular?
Nope, I just like squishing it.
There you go. I've tried
They
to...
just like squishing it.
Right, I've tried to actively avoid this trend getting to our house, but the internet, it's almost like it made it happen for me.
Yep.
Doesn't that freak you out a little bit?
Push it to your kids.
Yes. And they like it.
They like it, yeah.
They didn't even know that they were supposed to like it.
But at least they paid for it themselves. It's not like you had to pay for it.
In a way, isn't this kind of like my kids were programmed to like the squishy stick of butter?
The internet told her what she wanted.
Right, and she actually wants it and now is living with it, even though they didn't know about the trend. This is weird. There's a movie that came up. I actually went to go see it in theaters. It was the last movie I saw, The Sheep Detectives.
Right.
This is about the sheep that learn how to solve crimes, and we challenged one of our listeners, Mark. He sounds like a tough guy, right? I said, hey, if you want to cry, watch The Sheep Detectives. He watched it. He called us back. He let us know. He did indeed cry. Tear rolled down face. And apparently he's not the only one.
Hey guys, this is Dave from North Providence, Rhode Island. I heard you talking about The Sheep Detectives, which was a fantastic film, and yeah, it did make me cry.
Look at this, another one. Add Dave's name to
right.
the board. We're keeping a cry board.
But if you want to see another movie that'll make you cry, it's on Netflix. It's called Remarkably Bright Creatures with Sally Field.
Hilarious. This is the movie Kenny keeps telling us about.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
I guess he didn't hear us talking about that at great length. Actually, Heather was supposed to watch that, and you were supposed to record yourself. Did you do it?
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
What's your problem?
I'll get there.
You don't want to cry.
No, it's just, again, we have one television in the house, and my husband does not want to watch this movie.
I think you don't want to be emotional.
No, I don't think I'll cry. I don't think it matters.
Well, but I want to see. I want to test it. Kenny has guaranteed.
Cry.
No, but he's guaranteed a cry.
I'm going to watch it eventually. It's just going to take me a minute.
That'll get your Kleenex on the floor really quickly, so definitely recommend that as well. Have a great show. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.
There's a guy who's very comfortable with his emotions. I like that.
Yeah, I did watch Sheep Detectives, and I cried. I
Whoa,
definitely
whoa,
cried.
whoa. You're just going to bring that up now? Why? That
Well,
should
we're
have
talking
been.
about it.
This should have been headline news yesterday. Over the
I
weekend?
had other things to think about and talk about.
Hold on. Wait, so you cried?
Yeah, I cried.
Tell me about it.
I cried
Come on.
different times.
I want to hear. Tell
I
me.
cried.
Don't give
What
any-
is there to say?
No plot lines. And by the way, what does that sound like?
Yeah, just like that.
That's a crying sheep. No, tell me everything.
No, it was beautiful. It was a great storyline, and I cried twice. And my niece was sitting next to me, and I turned my head because I didn't want her to see me cry. Because kids are mean. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's right. I thought-
they pick on you.
My kids laser focused on me like hawks. They looked at me when they started seeing my eyes welling up a little bit, and they were getting very judgy, and they started going, Dada, are you crying?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
I thought for sure they would have some emotion about it. Did your nieces and nephews have any emotion about it?
I looked over at their faces, and I don't know, it was really quiet. Like, at one point, they were like all talking and being annoying, and you know how kids like to talk through movies and do commentary, but they got really, really quiet. And I'm like, oh, are they having a moment too?
Yeah, did they swallow their cry?
Maybe.
Huh.
I heard a little sniffle, but no one was like, I'm crying.
You did hear a sniffle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get through that movie without getting emotional. I can't even
great
remember what it's
movie.
about. Other than that, they solve... You know what's good? It's a mystery. So I'll be surprised with the ending again.
It's a great movie. I
Yeah.
remember everything.
It's been... Will you watch Sheep Detectives?
I'll watch it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if Octopus movie doesn't make you cry, maybe this one will.
All right.
Have you seen Sheep Detectives yet?
Not yet.
Guys, when do I ever talk about a movie this much?
Yeah, come on, do
It was a
it.
fun
I
movie.
don't think any movie has made me cry.
So you have a heart of stone. That's what you're saying. Great.
I can suspend the. I mean, I know it's not real. I don't know. It just doesn't make me cry. Like,
I mean, I knew sheep aren't solving crimes. I know it's not real.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but
still.
it's got like human themes,
Yes.
right? Okay. Well, it's a
I am
challenge.
not human.
For anyone's in the mood, Sheep Detectives, it's great. This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
We talked about this company a while back when they first were coming up with this idea. The company is called Reflect Orbital. They have this Earendel satellite that is pretty much a giant mirror in space that is able to reflect sunlight to places on the globe where it's nighttime. So it'll make sunlight happen at night, depending on where you are.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
You're controlling now the sun.
Yeah, could they make the sun dark unless you turn it on? Like, does that freak you out or what?
I don't know. But
What if you get into the beam? Does the beam fry you?
I don't think so.
Like a magnifying glass?
No, I think it would be just like the regular sun, except it would be weird because it would be nighttime.
Except
And the
for
sun would
it's
be there.
not the sun. It's not natural, like UV lights.
Well, I guess in theory, like if you were in Alaska during one of those times where it's always dark, could you have a satellite take the sun from outer space and then shoot it down to Alaska? So it'd be like turning on a light, if what they're saying could actually happen.
Yeah, that's the idea behind it, and it is actual sunlight. It's nothing more than a mirror reflecting the sun down. It's not like a lamp up in outer space.
Oh, I got that.
The FCC has approved this for testing, and they want to have 50,000 of these satellites
Oh, come on, man.
by 2035. They say it's to serve agricultural, industrial, and emergency sectors. So, for instance, maybe in a place like Alaska, where I guess it's hard to farm when it's dark out for 24 hours a day, this could shine sunlight on a field, and perhaps you could grow your crops that way.
Like, there's a reason
More
the
than
sun
that.
works the way it works, and maybe we shouldn't mess with it.
Well, you're right, because scientists and astronomers are warning about how this
Right.
technology poses significant threats, including disrupting circadian rhythms for humans, wildlife, plants, our sleep cycles, also creating blinding flashes that could distract pilots and drivers, or blinding and damaging sensitive research telescopes and lower altitude satellite sensors.
Also, you ever use your phone outside and it catches a glimpse of the sun and all of a sudden like the sun flashes in your eyes?
Yeah, and it hurts.
It hurts. What if you walk into this thing by accident?
Yeah, well, I guess that's why people are concerned. But the FCC has approved this for testing, so these
Oh, my
satellites
goodness.
are going up into space, and I guess we'll see how it works out.
Little concerning. Add to the list of concerns. We have a long one. Kenny, what else do you have?
A 15-year-old from New Delhi, India, has developed an AI-powered app to help people report potholes to the appropriate authorities.
Now, this is what we
I
need.
like that.
See,
Yes.
That's
for
friendly.
the people. You know what I'm saying?
Friendly AI.
Here on Earth.
Technology, good.
Yeah.
Rearranging the sun, bad.
Yeah, this is going to make it easier and hopefully get these potholes addressed quicker.
What else do you have, Kenny?
The state of New York has imposed a first-of-its-kind moratorium on the construction of data centers. This is the first U.S. state to take such action.
Glad to hear it. You know, reading these other stories where it's like, and we're plowing 40,000 acres and now a big computer farm. It's like, whoa, how does that happen?
Can you explain exactly what that is?
So all data center construction will be paused for a year while the state does research on the environmental impacts of these data centers, as critics have brought up the concerns of the impacts on the environment as well as water resources, the overburden of electrical grids, and the fact that utility bills for local residents near these data centers may go up just because these data centers are operating.
Anything that slows it down.
I like that.
I'm a fan of us maybe just taking a little bit more time trying to figure out what
Yes.
this looks like for humanity. A lot of people don't feel that way.
Time and consideration.
Yes.
right?
I say we shut them down.
Oh, yes, I'm
shut
with
them all
you.
down. We don't need to do studies.
I'm with you
Shut
on
them down.
that.
Stop it.
Who knows?
My
Maybe that'll be the case in a year's time, because what they want to do is, with all of this research, they want to develop these standards to make sure that the environmental impact is minimized, to make sure that local residents aren't paying more for utilities. Once they have these standards, the moratorium will only be lifted once these standards are finalized and met. So maybe there's a day where the standards are never met and these data centers just go away.
Kenny, what else do you have?
The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's latest film, comes out this weekend, and they've been doing press, the director, the stars of the movie, including Matt Damon, and he was kind of expressing a defeatist view during this press tour, stating that he felt the Odyssey might be the last old-school Hollywood epic of its kind, because studios may not allocate the resources necessary for such a large-scale, practical, on-location filmmaking process.
Well, Christopher Nolan is really one of a kind. This guy loves film. You've seen some interviews with him. He loves the art of filmmaking, using actual film to shoot this movie. I can't believe that anyone cares about the Odyssey, but because it's Christopher Nolan, it's like, well, all right.
I'll check it out. It might be good.
Yeah. He's got a good track record. He's made two of my favorite movies, Dark Knight and The Prestige.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan seems to be taking a more optimistic view than his star Matt Damon. He thinks that cinema is vital and constantly transforming, and he's pointing to this new generation of filmmakers. We talked about these movies. They started from YouTube creators, Backrooms and Obsession, which made tons of money at the box office, but no AI slop, and they were unique, unconventional cinema ideas, complex storylines. So he sees hope in the future, where it seems Matt Damon is not so optimistic about it.
Well, listen, he's a great example of someone who knows how to make a movie, so I'm sure people will be inspired by that. I do wonder, has anyone alive right now made a choice to read the Odyssey? Because remember, I was assigned it in high school, and I didn't read it. Yeah, did they read it on purpose?
That's a good question.
Okay, well, maybe somebody did. Kenny, what else do you have?
There's a very popular pair of flowy, wide-leg pants from the fashion brand Zara.
Oh, I know about that brand.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you have any of their items?
No, I feel like I've seen them in my closet somewhere. My wife, I think, has a pair.
Okay, well, if she has this particular pair, they're very popular. They look nice, but they're getting more popular, perhaps for the wrong reasons. There's now a hashtag on TikTok with several viral videos, hashtag Zara trousers. People are posting their experiences because they're tripping over the pant legs and face planting and hurting themselves.
How's that possible?
They're very wide-legged and they're long, and I guess you're stepping on the pant leg and you're falling down.
Oh, so like the front of your foot catches the front of...
It's like tripping over your shoelaces, but instead it's the leg of your pant.
Hilarious.
I have a pair of pants that are linen and flowy as well, and when I have them on and I'm going up the stairs in my house, it gets caught on my heel, and it always tries to trip me, so I have to like roll them up before I go up the stairs.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It's not that serious.
Are you trying to upset me, Kenny? Like, is there like no news at all? Like, why is this a news article?
Because
True.
it's viral.
I'm with Heather.
People are talking about it.
Buy smaller pants. Get your pants hemmed. Do we not know how to dress in it? What is
Problem solved.
What is happening?
Do they still have tailors? I thought they did.
Well, they say some people have tried to fix this by getting the pants hemmed, but they say the real hazard is a combination of the extreme fabric width, the flowy material, and wearing them with open-toed shoes. But you have countless videos on TikTok with these people sharing their battle wounds, scraped hands, scarred knees. One person even reporting having to go to the hospital after tripping over these pants.
Okay, roll them up at that point. If you
Right.
can't make it to
We're done
roll 'em up.
as a species if we can't wear clothes
Well-
I'm telling you, the
anymore. What
critical
is
thinking
happening?
is zero.
I'll tell you what I think is happening. It's got to be phone related, right? It's got to be not paying attention to where you're going, buried in the phone.
Well, there's one video
What has to do with the pants?
captured on a ring cam.
Go ahead.
Of somebody face planting in their front yard, and I think you're right. I think she was looking at
People
a
are
phone
so
at the
distracted. Normal things like wearing pants are a problem now.
But would she still have planted if she wasn't wearing those pants?
I don't know.
That's the question. People still love the pants, though, despite all of these battle scars. They're apparently affordable, $45
So
for
we're
this
all still
flowy,
buying
wide-legged
the pants.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know
Awesome.
what I'm realizing with
I'm
the
really
news?
bothered that we're still talking about
Yeah,
this.
me too. What else do you have, Kenny?
Well, this one's going to upset you, too.
Great.
So the first
Great.
Chipotle Mexican grill has opened in all places, Mexico.
All right, I'm done. The audacity. I'm out of here.
Well,
I'm over it.
that's kind of like nothing against Olive Garden. We love them, right? But building an Olive Garden in Italy might not work.
Well, this article does draw comparisons. They tried a Taco Bell in Mexico.
Okay, there you
They
go.
tried Domino's Pizza in Italy.
There you
Both
go.
epic fails.
Yeah, of course.
What?
Kenny, what else do you have?
It's tough to think that by Sunday, the World Cup here in the United States and North America will be over. But for those who want to cling to the memories of the World Cup, FIFA is selling patches of grass from New York, New Jersey Stadium, formerly MetLife Stadium, from the final, the championship game, for $450
Can you
a
imagine?
cube.
Do they not make enough with like tickets?
No, apparently not. You know, and I've seen this before in my parents' house. If you walk far enough into the living room, you will see a tiny glass box, and in there is a circle of grass from the old Yankee Stadium. Someone purchased that as a gift for my dad, and it's like all this dried up, frizzed out grass with a little patch of dirt underneath. I don't know how much they bought that for, but it sounds very similar to this. People want this. And I guess if it's the final game, it's kind of cool, but what do you do with that?
Nothing.
You
You
just
just
look at
sits
it.
there. You just brag to your friends when they come over.
Well, do you remember? I think the most ridiculous example, it was the Philadelphia Eagles, their NFC championship win a couple of years ago when they did eventually win the Super Bowl. It snowed in that NFC championship game, and they were selling jars of the snow. For, I don't know, a couple of $100 a piece.
imagine?
But these are $450 for a square. They say it's 17.5 by 17.5 by 17.5, but they don't say if it's inches, centimeters, or millimeters. Apparently, ABC News reached out to FIFA via email for clarification on that. They've yet to respond. So we
Wow.
don't know exactly what size it'll be, but from the pictures I saw, and I don't know if this is accurate, it kind of looked like the size of a Rice Krispie treat. And it'll be housed in an acrylic box, and it comes with a USB keepsake package in a premium display box.
Not as yummy though.
Kenny, what else do you have?
Olive Garden is bringing back its fan favorite never-ending pasta pass, and that begins next Thursday, July 16th. For $100, you can have as much pasta as you could possibly want for 13 weeks straight.
I'm not mad about it.
It's a lot of pasta.
Do they let you have chicken on it? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, according to the press release, the chain says customers can enjoy up to 120 combinations of pastas, sauces, protein toppings, and more. And 2 new menu additions also available, spicy Alfredo and crispy shrimp fritta, as well
Can
as a
you-
protein topping.
Can you do me a favor? Can you find out if we get the pass, can I pass it to you guys? Like, if I buy it, can I go, J-Bo, take it over? And then you run out, and then you come back and you give it to Kenny, and we all, like, just go
man.
around? What do you think?
Say no because I mean,
Is it
you can't-
trans-
you
Definitely
can't
losing
share
a lot of money.
Netflix password. I highly doubt.
Pasta pass, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, but they're strict about that at like a place like Costco because you have like your photo on it. I wonder if this will be a photo ID that you have. The thing is,
present your ID.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a while. They started this in 2014. It ended in 2019 with
Okay.
the COVID pandemic.
I don't
It's
really care.
Back for the first time in 6 years.
What I care about is if we buy one for the show, can we pass it around between us? Can you find out?
I will find out.
Thank you very much.
I assume no, but
Thank you for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
This is kind of a quirky story. There's a family, they checked into an Airbnb for the first time. This was in San Diego. And as they walked into the Airbnb, they discovered a framed photograph hanging on the wall. And it was like this big picture of the beach near where they were staying.
okay.
And as they look a little closer, they realize that they were in the photo. Like, they happened to be on the beach when this picture was taken, and they saw themselves in their swimsuits and everything. And they were like, what are the odds of that? They said they were, quote, spiraling. The picture was taken 10 years earlier, framed. They're staying at the place, and they were like, whoa, this is all connected, man. And I guess what are the odds of that, right?
That is
they,
pretty
They were
funny.
able to point themselves out in the photo. The two sisters shared the story in a viral TikTok video. Family has no idea how the photograph ended up in the rental property. They've never visited or stayed at the home before. And, you know, when I first read this, I was like, oh, I thought they saw like a picture of themselves that was like their family on the wall.
Like a family portrait.
Right, like a family portrait. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's hilarious. The owner of the Airbnb must have gone through their social media, pulled their photo out, printed it out, framed it, and was messing with their people who were staying at their Airbnb. And I thought, what a great idea. I wish I would have thought of that.
That's a nice way to think about it. I thought the owner was just like a stalker and, went through photos or...
How women think, how men think.
Yeah, seriously.
I was like, can you imagine walking in and all of a sudden, it would freak me out. But then when you looked into it, they would say, oh yeah, I went on your social media and printed it
Yeah,
out.
it's so easy to do that.
Right, I know. But why has no one done that yet?
It sounds funny to me.
It's creepy,
Yeah.
but it is funny.
What's great customer service? Because we want to
Right.
turn this home into your home.
Exactly.
You put all these different family photos and frames all throughout the house. Oh my goodness. I'd leave. I'd be like, no, I gotta go.
I would take the pictures with me and say, give me back my pictures.
I gotta go.
But that would totally be possible with everyone's photos that they're putting out there. You could easily
sure.
look up the person that's staying at your Airbnb.
You
So
can
no.
even go a step further and do a deep dive and see what they like, what kind of foods they like, what kind of drinks they like, and stock the fridge for them. Like, that would be cool.
Right. The possibilities are endless. Now, of course, it would be really creepy if you took someone else's family and put that photo up in your home.
Well, some people do
Right,
that.
Kenny.
Well, imagine I rent my house as an Airbnb and that family happens to stay at my place.
Well, let me just explain. I say that because, and you guys all remember the story, but if you're new to our show, Kenny was at an ice cream shop. And you know how sometimes they have Polaroids and they'll take pictures of like regular customers?
Yeah, they put them on the wall.
He took a picture of a random family and put it on his refrigerator for how many years?
For a long time.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I lost
That's
it
weird.
in the move. And then thankfully one of our listeners emailed me her family photo and now that's on my fridge. I appreciate that. I've never met them.
There's weird people in this world. Do you think about that when
Like
you're walking
Kenny.
down the street? You never know who you're walking past. Teresa in North Carolina, what can we do for you?
I called because I actually did read the Iliad on purpose.
No, it was the Odyssey.
Yeah.
The Odyssey. It was the Odyssey. It was not the Iliad. I don't know why I said that. It was the Odyssey.
the same.
Odysseus was the superhero.
What year of life?
And I read it on,
What year of life was that?
in my 30s,
Wow, yeah, that's the
maybe
real deal.
40s. I think 30s. But the thing was, at that point in my life, I had a really ugly commute. So I would drive 3 hours to go to work. Then I would stay in that town 3 or 4 nights, depending, and then go home. So for a 3-hour drive, you can only listen to so much music. So I would get audiobooks. And over time, developed a taste for the classics because they have a lot more depth. I did a lot of Dickens and the whole Bible. And the Odyssey was one of the books that admittedly, I didn't exactly read it. I listened to it.
But still, I don't think I would willingly do that.
Yeah, we'll accept it.
Anything that it has been around for hundreds or thousands of years, I think it's worth listening to, if only to develop an understanding of what is the same and what has changed in human life.
Okay. What would you say, like, if you could summarize the book, what's it about?
It's about a guy named Odysseus who travels around and has some various and rather strange adventures.
Well, thank you for that. Now I don't have to read it.
There you go.
I'm filled in.
Well, actually, I thought it was worth reading because, like I said, you learn a lot about the way that the world was.
Well, Teresa, tell me a little bit about you. Tell me, what is the most exciting part of your life right now?
Well, I like thrift store shopping,
Hey, me
or
too.
working in the garden, or working in the other garden, or the other garden.
How many gardens
And
do
I
you
also
have?
like gardening.
Wow.
You own a farm, is what you're saying?
What are you growing?
Yeah. What am I growing? Lots of flowers, assorted trees, vegetables, all kinds of stuff, anything that'll grow.
Everything's legal and edible?
It's all legal, but it's not all edible.
Got it. Okay. Teresa, it's been great talking to you. You have an amazing day.
You too. Bye.
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 So the Odyssey is out on Thursday, right?
That's right.
Okay, very cool. Well, there it is. I always prefer the movie over the book. Didn't do great for me in high school, but it is more fun. Last night in Philly, it was the Home Run Derby for Major League Baseball. And what's the guy's name who won? It's your St. Louis Cardinals dude.
Yeah, Jordan Walker.
Yeah, very good. And Our own Kenny was there. We're close enough to that stadium where we broadcast from. And Kenny thought he was going to be in the bleachers and he was going to get how many balls caught? At least 4?
I thought 4, yeah.
And he did.
That was my prediction.
One ball came, 10 or 15 feet? You were in a different spot.
Yeah, one ball made it up to our section. We were in a higher level than I thought we were going to be.
Yeah, and that's a bummer.
It was. But it was still fun. That was so exciting. I recommend if this home run derby comes anywhere near you, go check it out because it was a really cool experience.
You know, can I just take your word for it?
Sure, TJ. I wasn't talking to you.
Doesn't like flying baseballs.
Well, you know what's so crazy? This is very interesting to me. So during the Derby, there are little leaguer kids that are fielding the balls in the infield and the outfield.
It's the outfield, but...
Oh, it's just the outfield.
Yeah, not that close.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, man, that sounds like that would be terrifying. But even in the outfield, those balls...
Some of the line drives were coming hot and heavy,
so
for sure.
These are like 12-year-old kids up to high school?
Maybe 16, yeah.
Can you imagine? Would you ever want to do that?
That's a really cool experience. I don't think as a child I would think like, oh, this ball might hit me. I'm just thinking like, this is awesome.
Right.
You're on the field at a big league ballpark.
Yeah, I guess you don't know how dangerous it is.
Yeah,
I knew how dangerous it was somehow in 3rd grade. I knew I should not be out on this field right now. I was at second base. Have you ever been at second base before?
No, I've been at second base before.
No, I'm... Oh, yes.
Yes.
She's saying yes,
Okay.
TJ.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I would not recommend that and definitely not recommend third base. Third base is even more
I don't
dangerous.
see a
Hot
problem
corner.
with that.
Yes, the hot corner.
Yeah, it's a good corner.
Yes, go ahead.
So these kids are fielding these balls, the ones that don't go over the fence, and Phillies fans are ruthless. If a kid missed a fly ball or fumbled a ground ball in the outfield, the whole stadium booed these little
Yeah,
kids.
you gotta get used to it.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Sometimes life
hostile.
gives you applause, and sometimes it boos you.
You want to be in the MLB? You
Yeah.
gotta take the booze.
You better learn now.
So before everything started, you were making conversation with the guy who was sitting next to you?
Yeah, the guy sitting next to me, I was just curious. I asked him, so what do we do if we catch a ball? Can I keep it or do we have to give it away to a kid? And he immediately said, I already picked out the kid. If you keep that ball, you are a jerk. And he was like,
Disagree.
Isn't it hilarious that and
That's
this
awesome.
this happens in Boston too. Like they'll be ruthless about pretty much everything. But then when it comes down to it, if they catch the ball, they'll give it to a kid and it's like, "Oh, they're so sweet."
meanwhile, he was screaming curse words at the top of his lungs. It was wild.
Yeah. Some of the booing. That wasn't at a kid, was it?
Nope, it was.
I think that was at one of the players there. Well, it was in Philly, and we had 2 Phillies players participating. Anybody who wasn't wearing a Phillies jersey at the plate was getting ruthlessly booed.
Booed like that. Yeah. They love their baseball. What a cool phone call that we got from Nick in Colorado Springs.
Yep. That was great.
I'm blown away by that. You know, Nick called us. We tracked down the original phone call. He called us over a year ago. It was June 13th. And he was sharing with us some stuff, and somehow the conversation got into, hey, you know, are you doing what you want to do? And turns out he was very interested in comedy. And we found the original call. Thank you for hunting this down. I'm just going to play this real quick. This is when we first met Nick over a year ago. In Colorado Springs on the phone. Hey, Nick.
How's it going, TJ?
Nick, if I remember correctly, you were the guy that I recommended that book to. It was called The Proximity Principle, and it came up because you said you always had this dream of being a stand-up comic, but you never quite had the confidence to do it. You're checking back in.
The reason I'm checking back in is I wanted to let you guys know my friend signed me up for an open mic night this coming weekend for a comedy club. So I'm going for it.
Look at this. By the way, listening back to that, so we were celebrating him just for taking step
Yeah,
one.
for sure.
If I fail miserably, I'm calling you guys back and I'm blaming you.
No.
I'll tell you this, Nick. Failure is just an event. It's not a definition of who you are, so you just try again.
Absolutely. Thanks for the inspiration.
And that was it. So, thinking about that, we didn't hear from him. And, you mentioned him. We just kind of thought, he gave up.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about him in my own personal time, to be honest. Like, man, I wonder what happened to Nick.
Yeah, well, and we just heard, and if you missed it, by the way, you can catch it on our podcast after the show. Just search for The TJ Show wherever you listen to him. He's now doing work that he said he's excited to do, which how cool is that? We have
He
to work.
enjoys it.
Yeah, so many hours of the day. You think about how much time we're spending driving to our job, being at our job, driving home from our job, doing work for our job at home. It's like, this is a big, if you're looking at a pie chart, this is a big part of our life.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and I think about you, Jabo, you were working in a job that you weren't a huge fan of.
Yeah, I worked for the government at one point.
And I mean, it seems like fun. I don't know why you wouldn't love that. But at some point you felt in your heart you needed a change. And so how did you make that transition out of a job you didn't feel was super fulfilling into now this kind of work?
Well, I always wanted to work like in the entertainment space and had prior and in the midst of working for the government. And then I just found a place where I can volunteer. So I started volunteering at a local radio station where I lived in Orlando, Florida. And then the volunteering spoke for itself. And then when they had a part-time position opened, they actually reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in it. It was something that I had to apply for.
It's amazing.
So yeah, I mean, it worked itself out, but I got myself around the community and the people that I wanted to be around.
Yeah. It sounds almost too simple. It's like, oh, get around what you want to do. And then all of a sudden you're around the right people, the right decision makers. You have an opportunity to actually get to know them, to build relationship.
Right.
That's what that book, The Proximity Principle, that I keep bringing up. I mean, I'll bring it up over and over again because it really does boil it down to that very simple first step, getting around it. You know, I love that Nick said, he went to go do a stand-up night. We don't know how it went that night. We don't know anything, but he started getting around it, and now he's working a job where he's doing it regularly, and he enjoys his job. So happy for you, Nick. That's awesome. Thank you for even giving us the update. This is the TJ Show.